change of the weather. Hurricane came in when you step up. On my knees and my prayers up for you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you some of the things that I'm incorporating into my everyday routine as part of my wellness era. Because let me just say, your girl is living, loving, and embracing all things wellness, and I'm being mindful about it being a lifestyle and not just a phase. Something I have been doing every morning when I wake up is having my greens, and I love this Bloom superfood powder. This is not sponsored or anything like that. If you've been watching my videos last year, you would have seen that I've been really wanting to have some sort of powder so that I can drink my greens, especially if I don't think I'm getting enough of it. This tastes so good. It does not have like a bitter or gritty taste. It's really smooth, and I feel really good once I have this and start my morning like this. It also says that it's good for digestion, bloating, and immunity. This is the berry flavored one, but I definitely plan on trying different ones because it has become such an ingrained part of my daily routine.
It's a natural disaster. I lose. I'm feeling the pressure, the sense of abandonment.
What I also love is that it takes less than like a minute to make. So if you don't have time to eat like a full salad or have like your greens, you can just drink this and you would not even have to think about it. It will become just something that you do as soon as you wake up, just like you would brush your teeth. And again, like we talked about in the beginning, it's all about making that lifestyle change and not having it just be a thing that you do one time or once for the week.
Come on, defensive.
I have been including reformer Pilates into my workouts, and I would do this like 1 to 2 times a week. This has been so much fun for me. It's one of my favorite types of workouts. And as somebody who literally had so much problems with going to the gym and finding workouts that I really loved and what worked for me, I have learned to listen to my body and just do things that I actually love. And Pilates is definitely one of them. Next up, I have incorporated walking outside to make sure that I at least get my 10K steps. I do have a 9 to 5 job where I sit for the majority of the time, so being outside, getting in that sunlight, that vitamin D, just being outdoors walking makes me feel really good. And again, it is a workout that does not feel like a workout, and it has easily become something that I truly enjoy and look forward to.
What you like if I dance there at a 9?
I feel like when it comes to working out, if you do struggle with it, you need to find things that you really love, enjoy, and look forward to. And the only way that you can do that is by trying new things, going to different classes, working out with like your friend. Maybe you don't like to go to the gym and you want to work out at home. It really is all about what your body is telling you feels right. Okay, so while I'm working out, especially when I'm at home, I love to have my lemon water. I just fill a bottle of water, pop in half of a lemon slice, and I stay hydrated throughout my workouts.
You always play to win. You're not nice. You're not nice.
Okay, so I talked about reformer Pilates, I talked about walking, and now I'm talking about doing Pilates and HIIT right at home in the comfort of your own space. As somebody who does not like to go to the gym, I like having my own space. So what I do is create a little sanctuary. So I would roll out a mat on evenings. I would have my ankle bands. I have my lemon water, which I'm sipping on. And of course, working out at home is literally for free. I would pull up some YouTube videos and that is what I would do at least 3 times a week. This has been so beneficial to my mental health because I don't feel pressured to go to a gym. And to be honest, I literally lost like over 20 pounds by working out at home. So adding walking as well as reformer Pilates into my routine has definitely been just an added benefit. But you can do these things at home and you don't have to go to a fancy gym to do it. You can do it right for free at home. Do not underestimate the wealth of knowledge and workouts that YouTube has for free. And I will also link in my weight loss journey. So if you need some inspo or ideas on what I did, you can go ahead and check that out and I will link it down below.
You're not nice. You're not nice.
let us talk about getting in your fresh produce. So this will be like fresh fruits and vegetables. I do have frozen blueberries in this haul. So I would buy fresh produce at least twice a month. So I would buy it like every 2 weeks, if that makes sense. So I have essentials that I would buy all the time. So that would be like romaine lettuce, baby cream of potatoes, asparagus, and then I would have like frozen blueberries, which I mentioned before, which has been such a life changer. I make this all the time in smoothies, as well as toppings for yogurt. And I also have frozen shrimp, bell peppers, and arugula. And I really enjoy stocking up my fridge with fresh produce like this because it really prevents me from eating processed foods. I believe it is so important to be intentional about what you keep in your house, in your apartment, in your space, because once you have processed foods, that is what you're going to eat. But once you stock up on fresh fruits and vegetables, you'll be more likely to lean towards making things that are simple, easy, and of course, better for you.
There's you in the middle. You always do the same things, and I'm too sentimental.
Speaking about being intentional, prepping my salad has been a game changer for me because this has also been a way to get my greens in without me having to think about it and really make it a lifestyle change. So I would take my romaine lettuce whenever I get it and I will chop up a full romaine lettuce itself. I will wash it, strain it, and let me just say, having a salad spinner is currently on my wish list because I love making this and I just feel like if a salad spinner would be such a good thing to have. I have made it a habit to eat a salad or have a side of salad every night, regardless of what I'm eating, whether it be a soup, roasted vegetables, whatever it may be. Having this salad prepared for me makes it a no-brainer as well. I don't even have to think about it. I have my salad prepped. I'll just pick up a handful of greens, add that to my plate, add some olive oil, some feta cheese, and that would just be a really simple little side salad. I highly recommend whenever you get lettuce or kale that you prep it immediately like this so that it wouldn't just sit in the fridge, because every time you have to think about actually cutting it up, chances are you'll be less likely to do it. So if you do it as soon as you get it and you just have a big bowl of all of your chopped up greens, it literally becomes ingrained as part of your daily routine, as a habit that you do every day, your lifestyle, and then you don't even have to think about it.
When you touch down, after disasters, anytime you come round, the season change. Throw the bullets in your mouth first. If you get to talking, it's a man down. It's a man down, 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 man down. Feeling the pressure, the sense of abandonment. You come off defensive. What you like? If I dash there out at night, that team to capsize. You always play to win. Yeah, not nice.
Give good instructions. Everywhere wants this. If you really wanna please me, baby, it ain't easy. I'ma keep you working. Handle it with care, use a little muscle. Can you take direction? If I instruct you, if we get loud, it's alright. See, I don't care if the neighbors here tonight. So you know what I need from you. Exactly what you light some candles, set the mood, and if you don't know, I'll walk you through it. Touch, kiss, yeah, right there. Come play in my head, give you good instruction. I give you good instruction. Touch, kiss, yeah, right there. Touch just so we click, give you good instruction. I give you good instruction.
I was reading this book and I came across a really nice section that I thought I would read a little bit, since this is all about wellness and being in your wellness era and doing things for yourself. I always have chapters in my videos, so you can go ahead and skip if this is not something that you want to read. But this says 20 signs you're doing better than you think you are. And this is from 101 essays that will change your life. I will have it linked down below. But something I've been doing is reading like self-help books or inspirational books in the morning time. I don't do this at night because I feel like if it always keeps me up, and I like to actually sleep, so I would read fiction in the night and non-fiction during the morning as soon as I wake up, so I can feel really inspired before I start the day. So I love this book because it has like mini chapters and you can just choose whatever feels inspiring to you or whatever calls to you. So I'll be reading a little section that really spoke to me. Sometimes we don't see that we're actually doing really well and pretty amazing for ourselves, and that is because we tend to overlook like little things that we may take for granted. Okay, so here we go. 20 signs you're doing better than you think you are. 1. You paid the bills this month and maybe even had extra to spend on non-essentials. It doesn't matter how much you have belaboured the checks as they went out. The point is that it did, and you figured it out regardless. Number 2, you question yourself. You doubt your life, you feel miserable some days, and this just means you are still open to growth. It means you can be objective and self-aware. The best people go home at the end of the day and think, oh, maybe there's another way. 3, you have a job. For how many hours and whatever rate, you are earning money that helps you eat something, sleep on something, wear something every day. It's not failure if it doesn't look the way you thought it would. You are valuing your independence and taking responsibility for yourself. Number 4, you have time to do something you enjoy, even if what you enjoy is sitting on the couch and ordering dinner and watching Netflix. 5, you're not worried about where your next meal is coming from. There is food in the fridge or pantry and you have enough to actually pick and choose what you want to eat. 6, you can eat because you enjoy it. It is not a matter of sheer survival. 7, you have 1 or 2 really close friends. People worry about the quantity but eventually tend to realize the number of people you claim to be in your tribe has no bearing on how much you feel intimacy, acceptance, community, or joy. At the end of the day, all we really want are a few close people who know us and love us no matter what. 8, you can afford a subway ride, a cup of coffee, or the gas in your car this morning. The smallest conveniences and oftentimes necessities are not variables for you. Number 9, you are not the same person you were a year ago. You are learning and evolving and can identify the ways in which you've changed for better or worse. 10, you have the time and means to do something beyond the bare minimum. You've maybe been to a concert in the last few years, you buy books for yourself, you could take a day trip to a neighboring city if you wanted. You don't have to work all hours of the day to survive. 11, you have a selection of clothing at your disposal. You aren't worried about having a hat or gloves in a blizzard. You have cool clothes for the summer and something to wear to a wedding. You not only can shield and decorate your body, but you can do so appropriately for a variety of circumstances. 12, you can sense what isn't right in your life. The first and most crucial step is simply being aware. Being able to communicate to yourself, something is not right, even though I am not yet sure what would feel better. 13, if you could talk to your younger self, you would be able to say, we did it, we made it out, we survived that terrible thing. 14, you have a space of your own. It doesn't even have to be a home or apartment, but if it is, that's great. All you need is a room and a corner, a desk where you can create or rest at your discretion, where you govern who gets to be a part of your weird little world and to what capacity. It's one of the few controls we can actually exert. 15, you've lost relationships. More important than the fact that you've simply had them in the first place is that you or your former partner chose not to settle. You opened yourself to the possibility of something else being out there. 16, we are almost finished. You're interested in something, whether it's how to live a happier life, maintain better relationships, reading or movies or sex or society or the axis on which the world spins. Something intrigues you to explore it. 17, you know how to take care of yourself. You know how many hours of sleep you need to feel okay the next day, who to turn to when you're heartbroken, what you have fun doing, what to do when you don't feel well, etc. 18, you're working towards a goal. Even if you're exhausted and it feels miles away, you have a dream for yourself, however vague and malleable. 19, but you're not uncompromisingly set on anything for your future. Some of the happiest and best adjusted people are the ones who can make any situation an ideal, who are too immersed in the moment to intricately plan and decidedly commit to any one specific outcome. And last up, number 20, you have been through some crap. You can look at challenges you currently face and compare them to ones you thought you would never get over. You can reassure yourself through your own experience. Life did not get easier, you just got smarter. So those were just a little thing I wanted to read. I hope that you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you got any inspiration from this, and let's get back into the video. I would always like the idea of journaling, but I think I was more in love with the idea of it rather than doing it. I have this cute little lined notebook. You can get this on Amazon. It is something that I created and I really love it. Shameless plug. I have it out, and every day I would literally try to fill up one page of whatever comes into my mind. Sometimes I would pick a topic, for instance, relationships, or maybe things I want to do, places I want to be, travel, wealth, abundance, whatever it may be, and I would put a title to it, and then I would go ahead and just write whatever comes to my mind. And that is something that I've been doing every day right before I leave for work, and I feel like if it has just been so life-changing to just have all of my thoughts, as random as it may be, onto a page like this. It is also very therapeutic, and sometimes you might think you have nothing to write, but trust me, when you pull up a topic, so many things immediately come to mind and you just fill up one page. Make it your goal to fill up at least one page of journaling every day, to just let your thoughts out, let your emotions out, and you'll be surprised at how easily you can process certain things after. If you're thinking about it, you may not know that something is weighing really heavily on you, and then you write it down, and then you have this clear moment of realization.
Send 'em to the left, someone step in, trying to give a lecture. Bet you feel it, the neighbors about to hear through the ceiling. Cause step one, I'ma want some. Step two, go and come through. And step three, it's all about me, yeah, it's all about me. No excuse, now I got you up to speed. So you know what I need from you, exactly what you gotta do. Light some candles, set the mood, and if you don't know, I'll walk you through it. Kiss, yeah, right there. Come play in my head, give you good instruction. Yeah, right there. Give you good instruction. Yeah, right there. Touch, kiss, yeah, right there. Touch your soul and clear. Good instruction. Yeah, right there. I give you good instruction. Yeah, you should know the rules by now, and what I like, you ain't touched it in a while. So come through and put it down. If you don't know what I already like, you gon' learn tonight. I wanna know what time you're coming through to. Kiss, yeah, right there. Come play in my head, give you good instruction.
You guys, I just wanted to share something so cute, and while I was journaling, I got up for 1 second to get something to drink, and my cat, my gray cat Lola, she literally jumped on my chair, and she does this all the time. She like loves to jump on my chair whenever I leave, and I don't want to wake her up, so now I have 2 chairs inside of my room while she's sleeping on the next one, and she looks so freaking cute. I literally can't. I have to share it with you. I really hope that this video gave you some tips on how to enter your wellness era by doing a few very simple things so that it becomes a lifestyle more than a phase. Thumbs it up if you did, and be sure to subscribe so you won't miss anything fun that I have coming your way. I also just wanted to leave you with this cute little video of my cats, because they really are just, I mean, look at them. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.